Hi, Mike, and today I'm going to fix a leak at the base of the spout where it meets the faucet. So this faucet is pretty old, I don't know, 20 years or so. I mean, it still looks decent, but I don't want to replace it, and I've got a leak right under here where the spout meets the stick. Okay, so you can see the water coming up right there. So we're going to replace a couple of O-rings down here, but first we have to take all the pretty chrome stuff off of the top. Okay, I did just turn the water off under the sink with the valves, and you of course want to test it, so we're safe there. The first thing I want to do is take the top off of this, and you can use a standard screwdriver, but you risk scratching the finish. And really they're all kind of similar. This uses a Allen wrench. Some of them will have a connection up front. This is on top, so I'm going to unscrew this. Okay, with the top off, this next piece is a threaded piece that sits on top of the spout. And lucky me, I can do it with hands. You may need to get a wrench and put something that you're not going to scratch this chrome piece with a wrench, maybe like one of those rubber jar openers or a rag of some type. Next is there's a screw that's holding this top piece down. There's a ton of corrosion on this thing. It's all inside. Yuck. Still in one piece. Next up is, now there's a cartridge in here. If this were leaking all the time coming out of the spout, I'd replace the cartridge, but I'm not having any issues with it, so I'm just going to remove this little collar piece here. Just give it a goose, and that wasn't enough. And after this, we should be able to lift the spout off. So this is just a plastic cap that kind of holds everything down together. It's got a little clip in there too. You don't want to lose those. I'm going to flip that upside down so that doesn't go anywhere. And what's left is the spout. And you can see there's some corrosion stuff in there, so I'm going to clean that up. Certainly a good reason why this might be leaking. But the O-rings, there's one there and there's one there. Hopefully my kit has what I need. We'll see. I'm going to clean this up. All right, so when I say clean it up, I got some, this is 150 grit sandpaper. I'm just going to try to get rid of that corrosion that's in there. Okay, well this is only slightly better. It's, there's 20 years of corrosion in that thing, so I'm going to move ahead and cross my fingers, and it may turn into a faucet replacement. But here's the O-rings I bought. I got these on Amazon. I could have gone to a plumbing supply store and got the real deal, but this is what I got. I'll put a link in the section below. But it says there are 2 sets. I guess that assumes I'm going to break one or rip one or something. But so the plan here is to, this looks like probably the right size for the bottom. That should be good. And then the top one, that might be tight. We're gonna have to play with it. This might be a little too snug. I think the bottom one is right though. So it's easiest, getting them off is not a big deal. You can cut it if you needed to. I've got a little pick tool right here, and it's got a really sharp little edge on it. So this is really nice for getting this type of stuff off. And take the bottom one first. There's the old one. There's a new one that should line up really nice. And I'll tell you what, while I've got that off, I'm going to put the new one on just so I don't have to fidget with the old one. And it rolls right down into the lip. And now the next one, this next one, look, honestly, is super tight in there. So that might be a challenge. Might be a challenge getting it back on, is what I'm saying. Getting it off. If you've got a knife or a razor blade, it'll come off. This one is way tighter than the other one. Okay, and you know what? Yeah, that's the same size. Yep. Okay, this is probably going to be a pain in the rear to get that back down in there. So I'm just going to roll it. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a challenge. There it goes. Okay, that one's in. Okay, now I'm probably going to catch some flack for this, but I don't have plumbing grease or silicone, plumber silicone for this. So I'm just going to use soft soap as a lubricant. And since I'm probably not far from a replacement anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just using this to make things slippery, so it goes on without messing things up too badly. In fact, I'll probably put some on the inside of the faucet as well. The faucet spout. Yuck. Gotta get that crap off of my fingers. And then I'm gonna take this part, screw it back down. Okay, it's getting about down there. You never know with corrosion. I might goose it one little bit more. I'm gonna call that good. If it leaks, I know where to go back to. By the way, this little cap, the tall part goes towards the front, like that. The screw piece goes back on there. Tight enough? Handle. Well, we're getting close. There's this decorative, at least on mine, you got the decorative red and white and the cap that goes on top. Okay, water back on. It's funny. Check out the soft soap. That'll come off. It is already. Okay, well, the good news is that there's no water in the spout like where there was. Well, I hope that video helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.